You know?
And see how I didn't have to use like a spray can tool to blend it in? Because there is no blend.
Yeah,
'cause
exactly.
It's faded in them.
No, it is blended. Look closely. It is blended. There's like little, like, you know, you can see that.
Oh, that's little strands of hair that you haven't waxed down properly.
Are you kidding me? I think it looks great. I think. Listen,
Cut. Sorry.
I think it looks good. Where's it? Oh, there you are, Barrick.
All right. Well, we could probably get kicked off.
Yeah, I might as well. You know, why not? Good morning, everybody. Welcome.
What's really good?
To shift 3. What's really good? Woohoo!
Wow.
Woo! Woo! Let's fucking go! Woo! All right.
Where's that from? That's from somewhere.
I have no idea. I just woo every time I start shift 3.
That's Ric Flair.
Oh yeah. Whoa! There it is. That's actually really good. It sounds like it's like there's energy, but it sounds fatigued and tired.
That's because I'm all of the above.
Oh my god. All right. I haven't unfortunately been here in the last 2 days, so I missed probably a little bit. I know that there is some important stuff to talk about. I wasn't sure who was going to be addressing it, and I don't know how long it's been. Barrick, I know we talked about it before the meeting. Do you want to talk about it? Kind of fill in everyone. I don't know if it's been talked about already.
Sure.
Okay.
So, essentially, TLDR on updates for this seaside situation, as I will call it. Any situation where you can ID them on scene via masks, vehicles, you know, bank monitoring, anything, all of the above, basically. You are cleared for PBS off the rip, and that is at the very least. Any situation where it is, you know, ID that any of the 6 people with warrants are on scene, you can use Air 1. You have high-speed pits authorized out of the gates, and it'll pretty much be up to primary on scene or like the senior plus in the situation, but you can use 5.7s or class 2s if necessary. Additionally to that, and most importantly, if you or the primary officer on scene or senior plus, once again, believe that this is not a situation that we will be able to contain and likely will end up in a shootout, you can use fleeing felon against them and order them to stop, or they will be shot down if they do not surrender in a timely manner. And at this point, it's for officer safety, as every situation that we've dealt with them in the last week has ended up in an ambush or a shootout.
I have a
That's
question.
pretty much it.
Just out of curiosity, who can name the case law that backs us up there?
I was about to say, Barrick, would you like to explain the situations where the term fleeing felon would apply?
Like, what do you mean? Like,
I don't want anyone to get the wrong ideas. I mean, more or less generalized for anyone in the room to answer, or yourself, Barrick, to just kind of like, you know, break down what you mean by fleeing felon.
Fleeing felon essentially is, in this case, when they are fleeing, they're going to be more of a danger to us and those around them, to the point that we cannot guarantee that they will not hurt anybody. And at this point, it is for officer safety. I'm not great with words, so somebody else is probably better. But that's the TLDR.
So if all those things...
We have a hand. Hold on.
Oh,
Got a hand.
Hi, Bauer.
It's Tennessee versus Gardner.
Well, yeah,
That is correct.
I figured that was implying, but...
Tommy? What were you going to say, sorry?
Oh, I was helping Barrick lead to, you know, what can, if all those things are applied and that's our mindset, then what can we used. You missed that
What do you
part.
mean?
If we have a good faith belief that they're being what's the word I'm looking for? A threat to themselves or us or the general public, we can use deadly force.
TLDR. If they come at us, it's on site.
That's
Make
no
sure
way to
you
put it.
make sure you initiate first.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say if
Say
Yeah,
something
verbal
like
warning.
say
If you
something
don't
like
stop
yo
the vehicle,
yo it's
you
an
will be-
LSPD world, dog,
Oh god.
and then just
Okay.
start busting.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna step up real quick. Hold up. Let's not do that.
No? Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, not all of us are LSPD.
True,
Yeah, we gotta say
true.
UPD.
Yo,
Yeah,
it's
we
a
gotta say
UPD
UPD.
world,
Oh,
dog,
fuck.
and just start busting.
Things all,
Jesus.
a couple things I want to clarify with this entire thing as well. You can read the rest of the bolo and, figure it out yourself as well. But
I
While
just use a
class twos are
K70. Of course, they're
authorized,
K70 JT. I'm waiting for
you
Christopher
should know
Yee's
when and
keyboard
not
to
to
come
use
out.
them. I think it's very much something that we have the ability to do, but it doesn't mean in every situation that we should.
And if I
Same
see
kind of
any
thing
of
with
you,
the-
sorry, if I see any of you carrying the class 2 and we're not in a situation involving Seaside, I will make sure that you do not carry another class 2 weapon.
And this announcement kind of rolled out yesterday, but with this 5.7 usage, this does not mean you should be carrying it as your standard patrol during this shift. It, like your class 2, should be in the lockbox. In any situation that we deem that they're on scene, you can swap your Glock out for the 5.7, unless you already carry one. So, yeah. Also, in terms of class 2s, especially the SCAR, do not think it is what it used to be. It's not. At all, whatsoever. Oftentimes, in most situations, you're going to be better off using the 5.7. That's pretty much all I have. I gotta go.
All right.
Deputy
The
Mayor.
shotgun go hard though.
Yeah, the shotgun is.
K70 for 7 years. They work. They just work. All right. Awesome. So yeah, stuff like just verbalizing, have them stop, stuff like that. I think that's all been clarified, which is all good. This kind of goes without saying, but the bolo has been updated. Just make sure that you are checking the bolo. If you haven't checked it in recent time, check it now. And I guess each day you get on duty, just do a quick check on it. We'll most likely be giving updates whenever the bolo gets updated. But just make it good practice to be reading the bolos, check it out, check for any updates, and go from there. I don't believe we have any other major updates. I believe we have a new mayor.
There is a war that's looks like it's kicked off, which may affect us. I believe I saw it somewhere yesterday that. Hang on, let me double check. I believe it's Hydra and someone. Let me double check that.
Yeah, Hydra and Mandem. It kicked
Yep.
off
There you
a
go.
couple of days ago.
Oh,
So
Oh,
that
sorry.
may
Right,
affect
right.
us in shift 3. The other wars we should be pretty good with, but we'll wait and see how it goes. We'll wait and see if anything kicks off, and we'll go from there.
gotcha.
As in-
so it did
in
start
today.
in shift 3, so.
Yeah.
What was Can somebody just give me a
TLDR,
on-
new war popping
Let me
off. Hydra Mandem.
Yeah, I would probably expect Hydra to shoot more as well in the coming days because of what happened yesterday.
Gotcha. Something just to note
I charged
on.
Miguel and Miriam with 22 counts of attempted murder on a government employee yesterday, and felony intent to distribute on a hot gun. Hell yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he had a gun that came back to 8 different situations.
Okay, I was about it. Okay,
I was confused.
Yeah, in context.
I was gonna
context
comment.
is important.
That context makes a lot more sense. Carry on.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's funny with that context.
It is funny without context, but it struck my heart real
It
quick.
raises an eyebrow. Really quick.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Oh god, is this gonna be where they've got
That's
gang
how many
shootings
wars.
linking back to 9 other fucking gang shootings?
Yeah,
Mhm.
pretty
Probably.
much.
That's always fun.
Oh yeah. Something just to be mindful about gang wars, and I only bring it up because I know shift 3 we're typically in a little bit more of a tighter situation. When responding to calls, I've stressed this the last few days. Last I was at the meeting, I talked about it, but just something just to remind. Don't run into a scene that's dangerous alone, and be mindful of the units that we have on duty. If we have people that are prioritized with other calls, or we do not have the units to respond to a shooting, do not go in alone. Please do not go in alone. Officer safety is still obviously our key priority, and I don't want to hear that someone ran into the middle of a gang war alone, or even with one other unit. So let's be mindful about the calls that we go to. Just make sure that we're verbalizing on radio where we're going. Make sure we have enough numbers to actually roll into those scenes. So, besides that,
Lucy has a question.
oh yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to phrase this as best as I can. Well, the temporary stopgaps of 5-7 and Scar in the lockbox are good. Can we get something fucking done about the Glock? Because I don't want to get shot like 11 times before we're allowed to appropriately defend ourselves with a gun that actually works.
All the PD stuff's being worked on. It's just going to take a little bit of time.
Okay.
And in the meantime, until then, people really need to work on staying together in these situations and not just blindly walking into situations like pigs in a slaughter. It puts us at a major disadvantage.
Eric, did you have to use the term pig?
Sorry.
Come on.
Yeah, that's.
Come on. That's.
You could have just said cows to the slaughter.
Yeah, you went with pigs.
Yeah, but it's like
you went with pigs. You went with the pigs.
You know what?
We get it. Okay.
Yes, Lucas,
Continue.
question.
I have a question.
Yeah, go for it,
Okay,
Lucas.
and so the 5-7 in your lockbox, is that canon now? Because yesterday Daisy told me or something to like me and Horvath that Dark said something about the 5-7 being a normal patrol gun. I kept it on me.
Dark did?
But if it needs to be in your lockbox, then I'm okay with that. I just want to make sure.
Do
that-
lockbox.
Yeah,
for the time
dude.
being.
When stuff gets worked on, lockbox, definite thumbs up for at least Seaside situation right now. Definitely 5-7 lockbox. And until things get worked on, we get more clarification. Proceeding forward, just keep it in your lockbox until the time comes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a question. Is this just for shift 3? Just want to confirm.
The Seaside stuff?
I guess lockbox stuff.
I
Yeah, you're not gonna.
I believe Bash put out an announcement about gang wars carrying a 5-7 in case a gang war pops up. Because there's been one with Chang Gang and Agents. So I'll double check with him, but I believe you can keep it in your lockbox for that too.
Okay. Just in case anybody asked about it.
Bass's announcement doesn't specifically say the 5-7, so are we just going with
Got
the,
class twos. I'll double check about the 5-7 now.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Bass's was just a scar.
Yeah, I think we may have had a different conversation, but I'll double check with him and I'll pop it in announcements by the end of the day.
Awesome.
So much.
I have one clarification question. Can seniors authorize it? Like, how does it work if we don't have any command? Because that does happen in shift three quite
if we don't have command, it falls on the seniors. If you have no seniors around, it falls on an officer to make that call. But for now, we're taking what we have. We almost every day will always have a senior around to be able to approve that if we have no command around.
Yeah, if there's no seniors or command, it should fall on the primary officer, and the primary officer should just be ready to, answer
Senior, thank you for the
for
raid. I appreciate it. What's going on? How
the
you
call that's
doing?
made. Should it go bad? Essentially, should be able to justify it.
I mean, if we're down bad, that bad.
What's
at
going
that
on?
point,
How are you
probably-
today?
I mean,
I'm
is a
doing
gang
well.
war
What's
involved?
good?
Alright,
Chris, I
uh,
can flop.
Please.
We're good.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Welcome everyone. Hello.
Outside of shift 3, you can carry a 5-7 in your lockbox, but it's only to be used with gang wars.
Okay. Everybody hear that?
Yeah,
Yep.
buddy.
All right. Perfect. Do we have any other clarifying questions? Anything anybody wants to ask before we?
What
we
does
move
that
on?
mean for inside shift 3? That we do carry a 5-7 or just in our lockbox?
So
Yes, but we can use
lockbox.
it for the seaside in the lockbox as well, but we can use it for the seaside stuff as well. For other shifts, it's going to be for just gang wars for now.
Okay. Oh, so seaside anything we can use the 5-7, but outside of shift 3, it's just specifically gang wars. Okay, that makes sense.
All right. Awesome. Do we have any other questions regarding seaside situation, 5-7 situation, class 2 situation? Once, twice, 3 times sold. Awesome. Reed, did you have any other announcements from High Command that you wanted to bring up?
Give me 1 second.
All good. We'll go and just give this a sec. I just want to make sure and confirm before I obviously hand it off to you, Kurt.
Okay, I confirm with Bash that the Glock is getting fixed over the next little bit. You should notice a difference within the next, I don't know how long, but he said essentially he said soon. We are looking over the current unit numbers for SOPs in terms of like units responding to each call. It's not going to change too much though. The other thing that I was going to cover off. Actually, no, that's it. That's it.
Awesome. Fantastic. So, coming weeks, be on the lookout for changes, and we will proceed as time comes. With that said, Kurt, you want to come on up?
Yeah.
All right.
It's this time like that close.
Hey guys, Spanish word of the daytime. Woo!
Because we're friends.
Hell yeah, baby.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
I need
Should
more
just
energy
get
in
rid
this
of
fucking
Spanish word
room.
of the day. Like, there's nothing going on here. Like,
Come on. A little energy.
there's like no energy behind this. Anyways.
Hey, I'm living my best life right now. I don't know.
I'm not seeing
Oh,
enough
nice,
movement.
nice.
Hey, stop fucking. Hey, stop
Oh,
fucking flossing back there.
Yeah.
We shake our
Jesus,
hips
malarkey.
in this room, okay? Hip shaking only.
Hips don't lie.
All right, who else wants to pronounce this word? Kylie got pretty close.
Damn,
Baranka.
Barracuda.
Barracuda.
Yeah, it's not exactly right.
Baranka.
Malarkey, you want to give it a try?
Baranke. Baranke.
Don't you just
Oh,
roll the
God.
Baranke.
Branca?
Yeah,
Oh,
Baranca.
Bronco, like the
Branca.
Ford.
No, no,
Branca.
not
Bronco.
Bronco.
Like the just the Ford.
Baranca
The song.
means
Nothing.
ravine in
Branca.
Spanish.
Like, Tailline.
Oh, so
Yes,
it's Spanish for
exactly
Bronco.
like that.
What?
Oxong's getting into it. God damn. None of us starting to feel it's right. Bam, bam.
Probably my favorite comment to interact with. So funny. I hope you have a good stream. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate you. I'm sorry. We've had a lot of announcements and
anything else?
I got the lyrics of the day where you could win 10K
yeah,
if
do
you
that.
win. Yeah, it's a better bit. Honestly,
Do I-
Spanish.
The song and
Spanish,
the
yeah.
artist, or just
Yeah.
the artist?
Just the song title. Just yell it out if you get it.
If
First
so,
line is a
why?
little bit difficult, all right, but the second line is pretty easy. All right, first line. When the lights go off.
Oh,
oh,
I know this, but I can't remember it.
Oh, it's that song from School of Rock.
No.
Oh.
When the lights
think
don't
so.
work like they used to before. That song, right?
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
it's when the lights go off. None.
Is it that switch or that one Drake song with the light
Drake?
switch? Yeah.
Is it Josh Turner, your man?
No.
Is it Lights by Journey?
No.
All Star.
Or sorry, I wasn't
No.
listening. Say the first lyric again.
God damn it.
When the lights go off.
Next lyric.
Oh, all right. Next lyric. Any more guessers?
Is it that Ed Sheeran song?
No.
When the
no.
lions. No, yeah. It's
When your legs don't work like they used to before.
That's what everyone's singing.
Yeah,
That's,
That's what I said. That was my joke.
No, that's not. Yeah.
God damn it.
All right. Second line.
That's living rent free.
All right. This one you should get it by the end of the line. Okay. You should
Ooh.
100% get it. Very easy. Just yell it out. I want to watch the way you take the stage by storm.
Huh?
No? Oh my
I know
god.
this. I know this. Hold on.
Say it again.
Dear Maria, count me in.
Yep, there it is.
Fuck yeah. Did
Oh.
that song at karaoke for a while.
I know that song too, but I cannot pick that.
I
fucking
can't name the
line.
name of the artist though. I can't fucking remember it.
It's all-time low.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I chimed in with a. Wait, no.
That's different song. Different song, Malarkey.
Yeah,
Get this guy out of here. What the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
Close the
Jesus,
goddamn
Malarkey.
door now.
Thank you, Flop. Thank you.
Where are
Dear
you?
Marie,
And
look
I'm
at me,
so
I'm
sorry.
Yeah, there we
Alright,
go.
this room just got very loud, so that's
There's a
all.
story at
Ah,
the bottom
right.
of this bottle.
Make sure you don't get robbed by
Yeah.
Kurt, because Kurt owes like 2 people 10 grand, I guess. Kurt likes to
That's
rob
3
people of their
now.
3
That's
people.
3 people.
Kurt's got 30 grand that he's got to give out. I think we're good to call this one. I think the chief is making her point very
In the
clear.
car, I just can't wait.
We're good. We can conclude. We're good. I love you guys. Thank you. Have a good shift today.
Every day I'm shuffling.
Oh god.
me never. I'm still standing exactly where I was before.
Strike points.
Yeah.
Come here.
That sounds like a
I
threat.
know these songs, but I
Oh
cannot do the
no,
lyrics.
it's
Please,
important.
Get him one. Oh,
You give me
Jesus
the same
Christ.
Oh,
lyrics.
it is
So,
important.
so besties.
It is
Look
important.
up investigative report number
Oh my
84564.
All right. Come on, Lucy. Let's go.
We're
Tagged
besties
you
now?
on it.
22. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I need cash though.
Look up investigative report 84564. I tagged you on it just so if you ever look yourself up, you can see it. But this was yesterday. Uh-huh.
This is the report I needed to.
Mm-hmm. This was yesterday.
Do we have the fingernail in evidence?
It is. And the note is theirs. But she thought it was very weird that Echo tweeted out day 3 on the 3rd day that she was in person. She said she was in Parsons to get clean off of heroin, which I'm proud of her.
Do we have the fingernail in evidence?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go get DNA off that that fingernail.
Yeah. That was in the middle of Seaside shooting us all down. She called 911 about it.
That happened last time too.
Yep.
Her
And
timing
it's
is
funny
uncanny.
because I literally was on the phone with her and was like, "Hey, we're about to get shut down by Seaside, so if I don't answer you, I'm dead." And then she tried to call me and I didn't answer her. So she kind of was like, "Oh." And then my car got left on the side of Palomino Freeway. And yeah, her and Charlotte picked me up and I went to their house. Woohoo!
There we go. Nice.
Yeah.
I want to look into that fingernail and I want to run the DNA. And I want to go from there. All right, awesome. Well, I appreciate you doing that. I will try and attach it all together and go from there. Hey.
Hi, Plop.
What's up?
Hi.
How you
Did you
doing?
see I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I love your outfit, by the way.
Thank you. Appreciate that. I like your outfit.
Oh my God, thank you. It's standard uniform. It's pretty great.
Did you see my text message?
No, I have not been around in 2 days. I apologize.
I just sent it to you.
Oh.
I was from the motor trials today.
What happened to the dog?
Apparently, the dog attacked Turo and bit his legs a bunch. And yeah.
We've recently had a lot of hostile dogs. It's been
I heard it also happened the day before to another person.
Yeah, so what happens is we have a lot of people that go hunting and they try and scare off the animal by kind of like popping a shot off to kind of, scare them with the noise. And instead of them running away, they run at the noise.
Yeah.
They've been so aggressive recently.
Yeah, so that is a new thing with motor trials apparently is dogs.
Dogs.
So,
Oh boy.
yeah,
Okay.
dogs.
Well, I will bear that one in mind. I wanted to let you know. I know I shot you an email about it.
Yes.
Birdie has been very adamant about trials, and she's been doing a lot. I need to just check to make sure everything's all caught up. But she's been really adamant about her trials, which is good. I want to see if we can try and get her certed. I know she's good on motor. I know that she's done good on motor.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
I looked at her on the like her times.
Mhm.
I don't think Vespucci was updated because it's showing is 5 minutes.
Let me take a look. She sent me let me see. Hold on. She had sent me photos of times, and every time I have someone do a trial, and like if we're limited on units, and I tell people just send me a photo of the time that you have with the track that you did. I got photos of the tracks. I just don't know which ones she did. So let me quickly see what I could do to fix that. Because one has laps in them, the other one does not. So I want to try and update this real quick.
Yeah. So with Birdie, I think because like her times are just like a little bit further off than like Leisha was. So
Mhm.
Leisha was like within a couple seconds on 2 of the trials.
Mhm.
Birdie is still close, but she's about 10 seconds off on Vinewood. and-
Yeah.
no, actually, she's 20 seconds off on Vinewood and 10 seconds off on Gordo. And then I'll wait for whatever you update Vespucci.
Okay, I updated that one. I'm trying to figure out what this one is. Best lap time was 3:51. This was the one. Sorry. Wow. 3:51 was, I believe this one was Gordo.
Okay, so if she got 3:51 on Gordo, that's great. She passed.
What's the finish time again for Vespucci? I have it written down. I just don't have it next to me right now.
3:50.
Okay. Let me update Gordo real quick. She didn't clarify which one this was, and I meant to ask her the other day, and I completely forgot to get in touch with her about it. That was on me. Give me just a second. So Gordo is actually gonna be 3:51.072. So she told me that she was only a couple seconds off from, or sorry, Kozlov said, I finished the Vinewood, best time was 3:59. That was 9 days ago. New
Yeah,
best
so-
time. Okay, hold on. So I have her on 3:59 for Vespucci. I didn't really, I told her to send me a photo. She sent me a text.
3:59 for Vespucci? Okay, so she's about.
She did
she's
send me a
9
photo. I'm so dumb.
You're not
Oh
dumb.
my
You're not
God,
dumb.
Rose.
Okay. So that's looking better.
Okay, there we go.
3:59 for Vespucci is not bad. Gordo's fine. And so Vinewood Hills is the tricky one, right? Because she's about 20 seconds off. And 20 seconds, that's kind of a big gap. So my guess is that she's being very cautious on the bike.
Probably.
She's not sending it. Which is something that, you know, I had to learn through the trials and I had to get past that like fear of crashing, right? Because like based on the other two, technically she's fine. With Vespucci, it's probably just that she needs to like push it a little bit more. But like she's pretty close.
Is she run right now? I need to confirm something with her because
I don't know.
I'm a little confuzzled about something now that I'm looking. Let me see if she's around real quick. I'm confused if... So she said... So, just to give you my dilemma, because I was confused. She told me that she wanted to... She finished Vinewood at 3:59. I said, did you get a photo? And she sent me a photo. She then sent me another track with no laps in them. I could have just compared it to the laps to figure out which one this was, but she didn't tell me which track she was doing. This one was a 3:51, and then she said 3:51 new best time at least was close to being a 3:49.
You said 3:51?
But she didn't tell me what track she got a 3:51 on.
Is that picture in there? Can you send me the picture? I can probably figure out which one it is.
Yeah, let me send this to you. That's what she sent me.
Oh. I mean, that looks like Gordo based on, or it could be, I guess, could be Vinewood.
I need to talk to Birdie to figure out her.
Sure, Libby, I'm gonna be.
I mean, granted, I'm a little bit of this is kind of my fuck up because I need a better clarification from people. I need them to just simply. I honestly, it might be easier for people to email it to me, just the track that they did with the time attached. In case I can't be around. I just realized that the Vinewood one that I put in June 2nd is, hold on.
So if this was, I think we just need to get a confirmation on her times and like what they actually are, because this could be Vinewood, which is, you know, that's much closer, and then we just need to find out what her time for Gordo is.
Yeah. Yeah. Because now that I'm looking, the one that I was just saying about Vespucci was actually Vinewood. I still have her other time written down, so I'm not too worried.
Don't tell my wife.
I keep telling people I need to know what track you're doing when you send me the text.
Yeah.
So let me do a little clarification work real quick. This should be an easy fix. I just need to talk to Birdie. She'll know. And I'm pretty sure she passed Vinewood, and I thought she passed Vinewood. But I guess I have that backwards. She passed Gordo.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
So with Birdie, because she is a little bit further off from the times than like Leisha was, I think we should maybe try to do some like pursuit training with her rather than just jump straight into the hot pursuit. Like maybe if, you know, you both are here during shift 3 and you want to get on motor, maybe she can shadow you on motor and maybe participate in a few pursuits with you, so you can kind of see how she does, and you know, you can kind of help her through it. And then if you feel like, yeah, she should be good for her hot pursuit, then we can go ahead and do it.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I will. Yeah. Let me clarify
if
this.
That's something that you feel up to doing.
I'd be willing. What in terms of shadow, do you mean?
Oh. Hello?
Oh, hi. Hi, Sandal.
Hi.
I don't. Why are you here, Sandal? Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So this is Sandal.
Hello, Sandal. Very cute. Is Sandal okay?
Yeah, he's good. He's been doing better. I got to get him in for a checkup soon, but he's been doing really good. Just to clarify, I need to talk to. I feel bad because Birdie's times are messed up because of me, to be honest. Because I probably told her to send me your time at the end, and she'll send me the photo, but I usually will get off duty beforehand, so I will. This is my mess up that I just need to clean up. It should just be for Birdie though. I think everyone else is all caught up in shift 3.
Okay. Are there any other people that are pursuing motor in shift 3 right now?
So I have Birdie. It was mainly Birdie and Leisha. I'm probably gonna end up giving a quick shout again soon for people in shift 3. Hey, if you guys are interested, come talk to me. There was someone who came to me in the middle of a shootout, and I was like, "I'll get to you later," and I forget who it was. But there was
Good
one.
timing.
Yeah, there was one other person who was like, "Hey, I want to do motor," and I'm like, okay, hold on, I'm being shot. I'll call you back." I forget who it was though. But interest in motor has been a little quiet because motor itself and our units are a little quiet. But I'm still trying to get people to come through.
I feel like we had like a really good rush. And it's, you know, like those people
Cert chase a little bit, kind of like, oh, hey, I have interest.
Or they got it, or they
Yeah.
got their motor cert, you know, which is great. I have Chaz Michaels and Ethan Turo for shift 1. Hunter Cross is pursuing it in shift 2. Those are like the 3 that have been recently active. That is about it for me. I'll check in with Candace and see if she has any updates as well. Honestly, I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't think it's necessarily a good thing to grow too fast. It's still like in a good spot where we're like able to like really manage things, you know, and keep an eye on, you know, things and check in with people. And I don't want it to like get too big too quickly where we're like, we don't know what's going on.
Yeah. I like to know that, and my vision for motor in at least shift 3 is as long as we have someone, whether they are not even full utilized in motor, which we do, we have Churro, right, who's always on motor, and Leisha's always on motor right now. But I want to make sure that we at least have someone to fall back on motor, even if they're just a backup, to be like, hey, can someone grab motor? Yeah, sure, let me go back to PD and grab a motor real quick, right? Just to know that we have someone is like a huge green light to me. Not even the people that are like diehard motor, just as long as we got someone who's willing to like take the bull by the horns, as they say, we're good.
Yeah. I might maybe I'll hop on motor for a little bit and go right around with Leisha. The only thing that I will say about what?
Recent tweet from Axel.
It's kind of a dramatic tweet.
Why are they being informed about this?
Oh yeah, I had a question about the F. So I'm a trooper, so I can have the FN.
Yeah.
And I know like Bass's thing about keeping the scar in like the lockbox or whatever, but for if like people ask me, is it that if units respond to a gang shootout, they can just grab the FN, or do they have to wait until somebody says, all right, you're authorized to grab the FN?
Can you ask that again? I'm so sorry.
So for deputies and officers that aren't normally authorized to use the FN,
Yeah.
is it, and they respond, let's say they respond to a gang shooting, are they automatically able to use the FN, or do they need to wait for somebody to be like, get your FN?
For Seaside, it is a guarantee that if you're responding to Seaside, FN. In Bass's announcement, he stated that it was class 2s. He didn't mention FN. I guess from what we heard, the FN for now is a lockbox thing, and I guess in other gang wars, I guess based on what was just said by Reed, you can use the FN for specifically gang wars, which I believe was going to get clarified with another announcement by the end of the day.
Okay.
So that's kind of what I got.
All right.
A little confusing because this is the first time we're hearing about the 5.7 PD comms 07, right? But I believe that'll get clarified. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
I'll ask about it. I'll bring it up. I know that the Glock is getting changed and altered. I know that the slides are going to be going back, and there's going to be some I guess changes to the springs or something. I'm not sure. Glock should be getting revamped though, I guess.
All right. Well. So the only thing I'll say about motor, and this, I say this with experience as somebody who rode motor solo for a very long time. You know, motor main right here.
Overpowered.
I worry about Leisha riding motor all the time because it can become very isolating. So, you know, I would say I would encourage people, if there are multiple motor units on duty, to ride tandem, you know, to ride together.
Oh, I've told people one of the best things about, you know, one of the best things about motor is being able to ride tandem with people. It's so enjoyable. I'm definitely gonna. I'll definitely bring that up with Leisha too, and just say, hey, you know, don't hesitate to ask somebody, hey, hop on motor, let's run tandem, right?
Yeah.
So
that's the only thing I'll say about it is I just I think she should be all right because she does switch to, I think she rides with Tails. She does ride with people, but I just don't want her to sort of burn out on it because like I definitely did for a while where I was by myself all the time and I started to like feel isolated.
yeah, I think a lot of motor is, once you get it, is very exciting and enjoyable. But I think people start to learn to take a step back from it a little bit, right? So I think that comes naturally. I'll definitely bring it up with Leisha just to be sure that she's aware, but overall, I think we should be good.
Okay.
I'll make sure I verbalize it with everybody.
Yeah.
But overall, things are good besides that, I think.
Good.
We'll clarify the Birdie situation, because partially a little bit my fault, because I think I'm just not around when Birdie finishes trials, and I forget what track she's doing, but overall, I just need to verbalize with people, make sure you're telling me what track you're doing, and text it to me, or I'm going to forget. So,
yeah.
But I think we should be good on that front.
If Birdie ever wants to get on duty during shift 2, I'd be happy to take her out on motor myself and ride around with her.
To clarify on what you're saying, oh my god, that is a long 911. To clarify what you're saying, you mean like have her get on a motorcycle and kind of run with you, or are you saying okay, awesome? I didn't know if you meant that or like someone on the back.
No. So like what I think would be good is if
when I was
basically it's kind of like she's being
a young
supervised
boy,
on motor, but she can
my
get on a
father
motorcycle with a supervisor.
Took me into the city
and she
to
basically
see
can
the
ride
marching
tandem with
band.
them and respond to calls with them. Just
He
sort
said,
of learn
"Son,
how to
when
do everything, and
you
we
grow
can sort of gauge where she's at. And then if we feel like, all right, yeah, she's good, she's ready for her hot pursuit, then we can do a hot pursuit. What do you think?
I'm all good with that. Yeah, I think that's a good way to proceed with it, honestly. Because I know Birdie's got it in her, and I know she's so adamant and excited about getting to motor. She loves it, and I want to see her do well with it. And I know she's been doing really well, and she's been very excited and forthcoming. So if the least I could do is try and take her out and try and get her the experience, and then get her hot pursuit, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I don't think it'll take long. It's just really like, just kind of, I don't want to necessarily throw her straight into the hot pursuit because that can be very stressful. So kind of just, I think it'll be good to gauge where she's at, and then we go from there. She might be ready. Who knows?
Absolutely.
I really want to respond to that 911 and say TLDR.
It's Nolan. Me and Nolan don't have the best of friendships. This guy got struck with a car. Peach was driving, accidentally sideswiped him. He got up. I'm like, okay, he got up. He's good, right? We were responding to a call after. He reports us, explains everything. I'm like, listen, no, we didn't call 911 for him. I did not want to. Yes, we didn't go back. Is what it is. I get a couple strike points. So be it, right? Even though I was in the passenger seat, but apparently it was negligent on my part to not get him 911. He never contacted us or contacted the PD. He just decided to go to the PD. I didn't realize he was actually hurt. Because when I looked behind me, he had gotten up and started walking. So I'm like, okay. So I didn't realize he was doing legal aid stuff. Went down. I said, hey, Nolan, I apologize. I tried to get in touch with you. I didn't know your name. But on behalf of the PD, I want to formally apologize. I didn't realize you were hurt. That was an oversight on my part. I'm not, being told to go do this apology. This is just more or less out of the interest of my own heart to say that I'm sorry. And I promise that, that's something that I won't let happen again. Right. Very forthcoming with him. Said, listen, there was an oversight in that situation that unfortunately, you got hurt in the process, and I didn't want that to be the case. But if there's anything I can promise, it won't happen moving forward. Take a wild guess what his response was.
I have no idea. What, he's gonna sue you?
He tried.
He tried.
Oh, it gets great. I'll tell you the whole story. So I said that whole beautiful, nice, hey, listen, I own my mistakes. I don't hide them. This happened. I promise you, I won't let that be the case. Moving forward. And he said, I'm not upset with the rest of the PD, but I will never, ever have the faith or trust in you as an officer or Peach ever, ever again.
Huh.
Okay. So I kind of let it be what it was. I'm like, all right, fuck you. Sorry. Tried to own it. Tried to, be nice about this, but never, ever, ever going to have faith in me ever again and my integrity as an officer. Sure. Okay. That's kind of...
It was an accident.
Yeah.
And you went and apologized about it.
Yeah. I'm like, that's a little fucking extreme. And then goes to sue me for $50,000. I told the judge, I said, I'm just going to give him the money. This is a civil case. I'm not showing up to court for this. So I sent them 50 grand. Sent the photo on the docket. Case was closed. He sued the judge, me, and Peach because apparently in his original docket posting, it was $50,000 from me and $50,000 from Peach, which was not what it stated. It said $50,000 between the two of us. So I just paid the 50. So, all right, let's go. The Senate got involved and was like, the Chief Justice got involved and said, this is ridiculous. You can't be serious right now. Fuck off. So I'm like, oh, okay. So Nolan and I don't get along. He really hates me.
Huh. I'm sorry, Flop. I mean,
I don't care. It's so... I can look past differences.
He just sounds a little petty.
A little?
Quite petty. Unnecessarily petty.
That sounds like the shooting range for the Scar.
Okay.
But yeah, was there anything else going on?
No. No. Same old.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Do you have any food by chance?
Yes.
Do you really?
Here you go.
God, you are a legend. You know that? I promise that we'll clear up the things with motor, but I think outside of that, I think we should be good. You're gonna be sticking around, staying on duty for a little bit, or you
I don't think so. I am gonna talk to Nova really quickly.
Yeah,
Hi,
go
Nova.
for it.
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Hi, Nova.
We're talking about motor stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I want to speak to you about that in the future, not today though.
Okay. But no, everything's good, and I'm not worried about the birdie thing. It'll get sorted out. It's fine.
All good.
Yeah.
I'll get clarification. Well, I will leave you to it. If you need me at all, let me know. And yeah, I appreciate it.
Okay.
All right.
You take care. Be safe. Be good.
All right.
Thank you, Flop.
You want to speak to me, or do you want to do it later?
Yo, Murd, what's up? Thank you for the 1 year. I appreciate it. Holy shit. That's a long time. Ugh. Chat, I am so fucking sorry. Is this an evidence lock for food? Is that has to be for LSPD? Murd, thank you so much. Can we get a bunch of hearts, please, for the you know, an emo off? Oh, is that what happened? I wasn't even paying attention to chat. I was just singing. Oh, is it real?
What's up?
Oh my god, I love seeing this. Is I love you guys.
There'll be more coming. Lovesick Toro cast.
Yes!
They're coming.
It's kind of like, listen, you ever see like a war movie and you hear like, you know, the song hit and all of a sudden the helicopters come flying over the hills? That's HBTU.
Hopefully we can solve it today.
Hey,
I hope.
Hey, Flop.
Yeah, what's up, brother?
Don't worry. We've got you.
Trust your government, right?
Listen.
The fuck?
I woke up for this, okay?
That shooting range.
Shooting range.
Right. Sure. Sorry.
It's all right.
Relax.
PTSD, man.
That was so exciting. You guys were like, all right, let's fucking game time. Jesus. Well, good shit. Yeah, no, it's been a shit show. I was trying to find out who to contact for HVTU. Are you both Shift 3 HVTU? I'm unaware of the roster for HVTU right now. I'd reach out to Stubble at first.
And Luca.
Okay. So Stubble told me to reach out to elsewhere, and so I reached out to Luca, and I didn't know who to reach out to from there. So.
Yeah, no, the call's been made. Everyone's trying to come on duty today to hopefully fuck them up.
Sweet.
And hopefully it'll be the end of it.
Unfortunately for us, someone's already made them aware. You look at Axel's recent tweet.
I fucking photographed it. I was pissed. I literally said, "Who's telling these people?" Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I was honestly gonna come and tell you guys about it, but I see you've already beat me to the punch. I can't believe.
Is there anyone working at the jewelry store?
We
There
usually.
is. We need to get our shit fixed.
I was gonna say usually there's someone around these times. So, are you guys gonna be operating separate channel, or are we doing like main patrol?
We'll just do intel for now. We'll stay on main, and then once we've got them, and you know shit's about to hit the fan, we'll get everyone to come down and fuck them up.
Gotcha. Do you have a decent idea as to kind of their patterns during shift 3?
It's Hayes and their fucking block, isn't it, right now? Or...
Hayes block. The last couple days, it's usually been like an S+ pop off or something.
Fucking hell.
So sometimes it bleeds into regular calls, which have been just, you know.
And they've been wiping cops at regular calls as well, as apparently.
Yeah. So.
Happening, or...
I'll give you the really like brief story. The brief story is that every time there's been a call, they have been setting us up into an ambush. And
fucking hell.
the idea with the PBS approval, Air 1 and all that shit is a deterrent to stop them from having time to set that up.
Yeah.
That hasn't helped. And unfortunately, a lot of people on radio have a hard time, you know, verbalizing direction and shit and like landmarks. So a lot of the times we get like, you know, 8 or 10 officers down in one go, and we have 4 officers standing. It's like, okay, well, now what? So
Yeah, that's the worst bit when people go down very early on without saying shit. Then it's
yeah, that's when
really hard.
That's when things get really ugly. And I mean, honestly, a lot of the complaints about Glocks, I understand. And considering the fact that half the time you're getting shot and you don't even realize from where. So I'm glad that
most people's using a deagle and shit like that.
Oh yeah, yeah. I understand the frustration. So I'm glad that that we got approval for the 5.7s for the people that can use them.
Yeah.
So things are gonna get spicy, but if you guys need help with anything, obviously I'll be around to help. Barrack's another good point of contact. Pretty much everyone in the bolo who's labeled as a person on the bolo. So Barrack, Maddie, myself, Espinoz, Reed, and Dark, as well as if you happen to see him and it bleeds into later, like Snow, all good points of contact for help with this.
Flop, there is something we're gonna need from you.
I don't have money.
We're gonna need you to organize some body bags.
Yeah, I can do that.
You can do that? Okay, good.
Will a garbage bag work?
I mean, you kind of need a body bag to take to the coroner's office, but yeah.
I'll let EMS though order an extra supply. It's going to get it's going to get a little heated.
Okay.
So if you
I
need
feel like it's
anything-
going to get super heated with that tweet. So. Yeah.
Has anyone made a comment about it on? Do you want me to? I mean, listen, respectfully, I don't mind being the bad guy. Do you want me to break radio comms and tell people not to fucking talk about it with people like out on the streets?
Go for it.
Okay.
I mean, it's already happened though, so it's like.
Yeah, but they can still play dumb if they get questioned about it.
I'll do it right now.
Is there an active
220 radio check.
No.
And 2.
Is radio traffic clear?
Confirm.
220, all units, be advised. There was recently a tweet that went out by Axel in regards to, I guess, the upped aggression with PD. And I simply ask that we do not talk to anyone about our raised aggression. They can figure it out for themselves. Don't be discussing it with just anyone very willy-nilly.
Yeah, I don't
That's how
think
senior.
anybody has done that, but there's an issue with like
Rebel.
lawyers being able to see bolos right now, so it's a likely.
Oh. Okay.
Yes,
Wait,
but
who can see bolos?
Lawyers,
just to
apparently.
clarify,
Lawyers.
just that they shouldn't. If they're saying these things, they can't see it. If you get what if you get my drift.
Yeah, they're not supposed to see that. There's lots of things in the MDW that they are not supposed to see. That's.
Oh well, it's happened.
I need breakaway to get on duty because I'm working on a warrant for Seaside. Smile.
Ooh, nice.
All right.
Well,
let's do this for us.
Let's get our food. Let's get
Do
our
it.
cock rings, and then
Your what?
Okay.
cock rings.
All right. Hey, bestie.
You guys not? Are you guys
Hello,
not
bestie.
hard?
Oh, my car's fucked. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. $335, $220. What is your 20?
Route 68, westbound direction.
Would you be able to 25 with me at MRPD?
Sure.
When no one strikes, I've taken away the ability for Louis to see the bolos.
Thank you, Libby.
What a good luck. You know what? Chat, it's time. It's time. It's time. It's time.
trace. Ain't enough for me.